welcome back. I'm just gonna do a couple of tiny things today, like got a couple of hangers for the cables, some cable ties, about 25 of them, so I'm gonna put those on the cable so they can be easily put up on the wall. I got some handles which I can put aside because those are for the future cart that's going in there. That's for stands and stuff like that, so we can forget about that. And I got one of these for, I don't know, I mean everything, like different stand parts and yeah, pretty much everything. So that's what I'm gonna do today, do a little bit of organizing, because I only have 2 hours at most. So I think it's time to just get started. Yo. Was a really short video. Maybe I'll put this together with another one. So yeah, the camera died, but I've wrapped the main cables. I still need to wrap a lot more. I'm not proud of my wrapping at all. If these were right from a spool and wrapped correctly from the beginning, I think they were wrapped correctly in the beginning, but these cables have been moving with me for, I don't even know, at least 10 years, and they were in that little box, so they got misshapen. And if they were wrapped correctly, I would have done it in like 5 minutes, but this took almost 2 hours just to do this little shitty thing. But yeah, I'm trying to preserve space for the other guys, but I know I do want to have at least a couple of headphone hangers for live stuff, and I'm thinking that underneath here is gonna be like guitar tool stuff, so yeah, I have to leave space for the other guys as well. But that's it for now, so I don't have time to do anything else. I was gonna tear down this table, but I don't have time. I need to leave, but I'll be back here later in the week to organize some more, and I'm gonna record a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try out a bunch of different spot microphones, or microphones for cymbal spot mics. I'm also gonna try out some snare mics and do a little shootout and A/B tests and compare them to each other. But it is taking shape, slowly but steady. But when Eric is back from his vacation, I think we're gonna do a lot in a short amount of time. So right now it's mainly just organizing and trying to get a plan for everything. So I need to go. I'll see you later, and bye-bye. Good morning. We are back. Got a cup of coffee, did a tiny little thing just now. So added a little light, which can be positioned a bit differently depending on what we need, and a cheap ass power source for USB, and that hopefully I'm gonna have to have the tube mic power supplies in the shelf, and I think maybe I can put them there so they're really close to the power, and if we need another outlet we can just take those out, because if we're here we're probably not recording anyways. So oh yeah, I put up I just unscrewed one of the screws to the OSB sheet and hung the drill on it. So today is mostly organizing, so I'm gonna fill this up, or at least try to figure out where I should put everything. I'm gonna take apart this desk so it doesn't take up a lot of unnecessary space. I think I'm gonna reuse, these are old posts from a fence and I really like the old weathered look on them, so I'm thinking that I am going to use those as sides for like posts for the desk I'm gonna build for the console. I don't think I've told you guys what console it is. It is a no, I got soundtracks on my mind because that's a console I used to have two of them. It's a AMEC TAC Scorpion 40 channel. I don't know if it's 8 buses or 16 yet. I will know when it gets here, whenever that is. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, right now it's just organizing and take stuff apart, and even more organizing. So I'll get back to you once I have something fun to report. Yo people, I've done a lot. Not so much over here, but over there. So all the floor space. Finally, Neve is just about ready to go home. He's had all he can take today. I haven't done anything up there, but I have organized a little bit down here so that we can at least have the floor space. And I reorganized the top shelf a bit. Absolutely not the final place for everything, but at least we got a clean floor for once. Yeah, the 3D printer is going to arrive a little bit later than expected, so I'm gonna have to print stuff later, like the headphone hangers and other types of hangers. I've also gone through and found a few boxes that I put all the small stuff in, which is gonna get organized for real. We have an entire box of microphones, because every box I opened and looked in, there was at least one mic, and I haven't opened every box either, so there's probably more microphones laying around somewhere, which I guess we'll find when we do the rest. I kind of wanted to go up there and do a little bit more, but I'm thinking that a lot of this is like almost never gonna be used. Can go up there later, but I want to check with Eric to see, just to see, so I don't put anything up there that isn't supposed to be there. The mic stands are sticking out a bit, but they're not gonna stay there. We're building the stand cart. Same with, I put all the drum stands back here. It's kind of hard to see, but they're also, and microphone stands. And we have like 5 billion guitar stands, but the drum stands, the cymbal stands, and the microphone stands, both mine and theirs, are going into the cart, which is going in here later. And since I'll probably be reamping a little bit, I want the guitar cabs to be available and easy to get to. Yeah, honestly, I think that's gonna have to be it for this time. I feel like I can't do much more when I'm alone. Oh yeah, I'm gonna paint this gray as well, because I figured that when we're not gonna have any desk space here, I mean, it's gonna be a console and I don't want stuff up on the console. There won't be that many places to do other stuff than guitars. So instead of wrapping it in fabric and possibly like melting that with a soldering iron, I'll just paint that gray and I'll get some kind of, yeah, I mean, this mouse pad is probably perfect for just laying the guitar on top of, and we can just do something here where we put it up when it's not in use. And I'm getting more microphone cables at a later date. I'm gonna buy a 100-meter roll and do some custom cables for the headphone system, and just a few more regular XLR cables for microphones, since I think it was 17 cables or something, and I'm going to need 24 or more. Now I am done for the day. I'm gonna rush home and see if I can get a package delivered or if it's already too late, but I will be back here as soon as I can. So take care and bye bye. Hi, today I'm gonna move this entire shelf. I'm just gonna have my cup of energy, aka coffee. Then we're gonna move. So what I'm gonna do is, there's like 25 centimeters space left over, so I'm gonna move this entire behemoth over 20 centimeters so it matches up there. I'm gonna screw it in to this structure so it's stable as heck. I'm probably gonna add a shelf, and I'm gonna move everything up a little bit so we get a little bit more space underneath so we can fit that kick drum, because I think that's the kick drum that's going to be used the most. And on this side of this shelf, since we're getting more space that way, I'm going to use this side of the shelf to add either a one of these shelf pieces, or if I'm gonna see if we got enough OSB left over. And I might do all the tools on that so we can have only cables and rehearsal music gear on this wall. We'll see when we get there, so I might move all of that. We'll see. Yeah, so that is the behemoth of a job I'm gonna do today, because I'm tired of waiting. So I need to take everything out and then move everything and fix everything. And then we're done. So bye. First one down. I moved all of these up one and I added one shelf and I screwed it to the top. Although I'm seeing right now that it's kind of crooked, but I think maybe the next shelf will take care of that. So one down and one to go. It's stable as a motherfucker right now. Okay. And the second one is up and they're screwed together. Hello, Neve. So next up, I'm gonna check if this fits inside here on the edge. I don't think so, but we'll see. But next up is to see if we can add either a shelf or a piece of OSB. It's gonna be prettier if it's OSB, but it's gonna be better if it's this material. I'm guessing pine. Hello. Neve is over it already. But yeah, it's turning out awesome. It feels a lot more spacious. And since we're gonna bring stuff in and out of here, I want this area to be as clear as possible. And since the console is going to stick out a little bit more than this desk is, I want to have it as clear of a pathway as possible so you don't bump into stuff and destroy your kick drum or cab or whatever it is you're carrying. So I'm gonna do some maths, which I suck at, and then hopefully get back to you very soon. Take care. Yeah, okay, so I put everything back. I reorganized again, not final, but it's good enough for now. I put up a shelf, part of the shelf on the side, so we can have all the tools and a extra light. So this wall can be completely for cables and headphones and all of that stuff. I angled that bookshelf to be able to house the PDP kit. Right now I have a Neve. Hey Neve. The PDP kick drum there because I'm getting my drum kit sometime. Hopefully soon, we'll see. So it's gonna house a kick. I just wanted to see how much space it was. That kick drum is probably gonna go up there later on. We have a kick case and didn't do all that much over there. All of these backdrops are going into that, into that case. I just had to take it out when I took the case down because it was too heavy for myself. So when Eric is here, we can fold it up nicely together and put it back. So that's gonna be gone. Put all not all, but a bunch of heads in there. Like I said, everything is getting reorganized when we are both people. But yeah, to me it looks a lot better, feels a lot better. There's more stuff that can be done, but I'm gonna take it easy for a while. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint that desk before we leave. So I'm gonna paint that gray. After that, I think we are done for the day. Tomorrow I'm gonna get here again and I'm gonna do some snare recording. I'm gonna try out a bunch of different microphones to see which one's the best. So I think that's it for this time in this video. Next up is for sure Eric when he gets here, and we'll redo the rest of it and try to make organize all the boxes and all the cables and everything else. See if we can get some more space in here. Yeah, so until next time, take care and bye bye.